Hello, my name is Jess and I am a mess. So I get asked a lot why we named our daughter Eden Hope. So today I'm going to tell you all about it. So when my husband and I started a romantic relationship, obviously we brought a lot of emotional and spiritual baggage into our relationship. And so we spent a lot of time praying and talking about everything. And as we were doing that, God was healing our hearts and all the shame and the feeling of like when something bad happens in your life and you feel like it changes you and you feel like you're always going to be this person that you don't like. It's like God just took all of that away from us. And he made us completely new. I mean, we were completely different people from when we first met each other. And it's just incredible. And I remember we said to each other that it felt like God was taking us back to the Garden of Eden, where we're just pure and innocent and unashamed. And it was just this beautiful, miracle. And somewhere around that time I got the idea for the name Eden, someday down the road when we would have a baby girl. And I thought that was just like a beautiful testimony of what God has brought us through and brought us out of. And so that was why we named our daughter Eden, because it's just part of our testimony. So when I got pregnant, I didn't know at first that it was a girl, but Eden was at the top of my list of this is the name I want to name our baby. But shortly after we found out that I was pregnant, even before we told anybody, I started bleeding and we got really scared because, our first thought was miscarriage, and we weren't planning on having a baby that early in our marriage, but now that I was pregnant, I was like, God, I really want this baby. This is a promise. Are you just gonna take her away just as soon as you've given her to us? And we were just praying and praying and praying, and it wasn't very heavy bleeding, but it went on for a good 6 weeks, I'd say. But when we got midwives and told them all about it, basically nothing was wrong with me. In some cases, it could mean that something was wrong, but in my case, it was just sort of one of the anomalies of pregnancy. But even after I stopped bleeding, there was still that fear that kept coming back that's like, you're going to have a miscarriage, something's going to happen, you're going to fall, you're going to run into something, or whatever. Just all these thoughts of all the terrible ways my baby could die. And even at the very end of my pregnancy, they found out that I had cholestasis, which is a liver condition that can cause stillbirth. And so it was all these fears and everything that was happening in my body, and really just an assignment from the evil one to take Eden's life. And just time and again, God kept telling us, I've got her. I'm not gonna let her die. She's safe. And he kept reminding us of all the times he's been faithful to us. And he is like, I was faithful then, and I am faithful now, and I'm going to be faithful forevermore. And so somewhere in the second half of my pregnancy, when we were thinking of all the possible middle names that we could give our baby Eden, we settled on Hope, because God kept renewing our hope, just like that trust in him, and knowing that no matter what, he's got us, and no matter what, we're going to praise him, and we're going to follow him. So I just wanted to share that story, that testimony with you. We've been through a few scares with our baby Eden, but she's just as healthy as can be, and God just keeps proving himself to us. So I want to encourage you today, if there's a promise that you're waiting for God to fulfill, or if there's something that's troubling your heart, just bring it to him, talk to him about it, invite him in to all the joy and fear, everything that's in your heart, Ask Him to take away all the worry. Ask Him to help you hope again, to help you trust in Him, because He is faithful, and He always will be. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, week, and month. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.